Hey, my babies, welcome back to another banger. Okay, I can't stay away too long from my babies, but I am back, and um, man, Atlanta was a really sad. It's been a really sad couple days, and it has been really sad. On September 5th, 2024, we did lose a awesome rapper, trendsetter. Oh my God, like the peak of my generation's hip hop. Like just I don't know. I just still feel some type of way because I can just remember being at cookouts back at home, just playing young rich homie Quan songs and just thugging it in the hood, like smoking my fat ass blunt when I used to smoke, and just you know what I'm saying. It just was a time, and it was a timeless time. So I want to spend this time just giving my condolences to his family, and I also want to speak more about, not about his death, but I want to speak more about this situation and around him passing and just my thoughts on everything. Because if you ask me, it seems like something is missing, but that's just me. Now, I will say this everything that I do say past this point is literally my perspective, how I feel, what my thoughts are on just everything, right? So this isn't a truth or a false, this is my opinion. Okay, so that is my disclosure. So if you feel some type of way or you might not like my thoughts on this subject, you might want to click off, all right? And so we are here with, of course, one of the best shows on YouTube, Unpopular Theory. So let's get ready and let's clock motherfucking in. This your girl, La motherfucking this shit, bitch.
Come on in and sit down. I got all what you need, and you're gonna get it now. I got the Hennessy, that Patron, that good old stuff you like. I'ma be your bartender, I got you. I know we fucking twice, yeah.
So literally immediately when I woke up on the 5th of September, I turned on TikTok and this younger guy who raps, he was talking about it and I'm like, "What? Rich homie Quan?" And he was like, "Yeah, he passed away." So I did a little digging because I was just seeing this man, I swear to God, like on YouTube smiling, doing interviews. I saw him like out in public. He went to like this crab place I went to, but he was going walking out when we was walking in. He's just been like doing, if you go on YouTube, he's been doing like interviews. He's just been out and about. So to even think that, and this is just my opinion, again, this is my opinion, to even think that he would like do some type of suicide over his life and him having a happy family seems like, right? His girlfriend, he has two little beautiful kids, and just him being, it seems like at peace and like him not wanting to deal with the music industry. That's kind of what it was giving me. Okay, it just was giving me that he just wanted to X out of the music industry. And now I have a video, and this video was so very chilling. It was his girlfriend, basically finding him, unalived. Okay, finding him on the sofa. She said that when she saw him, she put a cover over him because he seemed cold, and then when she woke up in the morning to take the kids to school, she noticed he wasn't breathing. So let's take a listen to this video. And I want to kind of decode this with you guys. Take a listen.
Okay.
Amber
Atlanta
Williams.
911, operator 7214. What is the location of your emergency? All right, you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night.
All right, y'all. So let's stop it right there. So she basically said he was sleeping on the couch and he never came to bed. So basically, she don't know what happened from the time that she saw him sleeping on the couch the night before to this morning. Okay, so keep that in mind.
Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because it gets a little cool. He's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up. And I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turned him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now. Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
He is not waking up. Quick.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, you got to get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything under his head.
Flat on his back on the floor?
Yes, ma'am.
Help me.
What's Drake?
He's not here.
Yeah,
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not. His heart not beating like.
Girl, and these 911 operators are so annoying. Bitch, he's not breathing. Send someone. That is so annoying to me. They should be trained differently because I feel like they add more stress on you. Like, girl, send somebody. When I tell you that phone call was just so chilling and just so sad. Like, imagine you waking up just to take your kids to school. You come back and you notice, and I say notice because, like she said, he was there since last night. Now, maybe last night, he was just sitting on the couch chilling, watch TV or whatever. And then, this morning she, does her normal routine, come back, he's still in the same place, hasn't moved, whatever. She said he was foaming out the mouth. Now, let's talk about this. From the time she was doing what she was doing, and I totally believe her. Let me say that. I believe every word that she said and that happened. I can hear the sincerity. She cares for him. I can tell. She was probably giving him space. He probably, you know how niggas is. He probably was downstairs smoking his weed or whatever, and she was upstairs. Now, I will say this, and this is just my opinion. He was 34. Had money. Had a little, little coinage. His baby mama is cute. I'm sure he had a nice house, He had a nice car. He probably was living very, very well, right? And he made a name for himself. He was just now coming back out to me, to the public, to just, maybe he was dealing with depression, whatever, but he was he was coming back out, right? Like he was doing interviews. He was all on YouTube, on different YouTubers, platforms. And I'm going to say this. I don't think, and this is my opinion, I feel like something is missing in the milk. Something has went on further than what was said. I don't think it was foul play on her part, but baby, a 34-year-old black man with 2 kids, a nice-looking baby mama, a record deal, nice house, cars, is not going to just kill himself and overdose on no fucking sofa. No. If anything, there was probably, he could have a heart attack, or something. But as far as him overdosing on drugs, being black and at 34, I don't care what the fuck you say. Okay? Because I'm in this generation. That's like me. Life may be hard, especially by me being trans, but I have never thought one time of just taking my life because of just some crazy shit that's going on in life. So that is not the narrative that I can paint for this, because spiritually I'm seeing that it was something else. I'm seeing that a person came to him that night and she didn't know if it was a friend, a close friend, someone he didn't see. It's giving somebody that he didn't see in a long time, and whatever happened. That's what it's giving me. I'm not gonna say if he didn't overdose or he did, but in my opinion, a 34-year-old handsome black man with a record deal, nice car, sexy ass baby mama, 2 kids is not gonna kill himself on no fucking couch at nighttime. It's just not gonna happen. And furthermore, he spoke a lot about him smoking weed. I know there was an interview that came out recently, and he was talking about like how much he's smoking. His nail turned like brown or something, you know, from the smoke or whatever. But come on, like, really? You cannot tell me this man was just, this man loved to smoke, okay? Like, and I'm not saying that he probably didn't do other drugs or pop pills or whatever, but I just feel like this narrative of these celebrities, Whitney Houston, like Michael Jackson, DMX, Prince, like, I just honestly feel like these people are just, I mean, some might have, like Whitney Houston, like Michael Jackson, we all know Michael Jackson. You know, I'm a little conspiracy theorist, a little bit, okay? But I feel like Michael Jackson still is here, if it's here or if it's somewhere else. But I feel like he's still in this realm, okay? But like Whitney Houston, don't feel like she overdosed. That's a different story, and we could talk about that too for another time and place. But most of these celebrities they're happy. What it is they're not wanting to work anymore. When they die, okay, your music sells, and it sells more than ever, okay? That's why people say you sell your soul, or people say you live on forever, or they say fly high, and all these things when you're in the music industry, because your music will always be here. Your soul is not, but your plasma, what you said on that song, your energy will always be revolving here on earth. So in a sense, you are working forever, right? You did, quote unquote, sell your soul, because you will always be on replay in somewhere that you're actually not. Does that make sense? Someone will always have ownership of your plasma, of the sound of your voice that was locked in on a famous song. If you think, and you go a little further back, right? Let's think about Rich Homie Quan coming on the scene, right? If you can vividly remember, and I'm not going to say names, again, this is my just personal opinion. Someone brought him out, a man, okay, brought out 2 artists, Rich Homie and motherfucking Young Thug, okay? They were battling for a spot. Whatever that spot might be, we are probably not very sure of that quote unquote spot, okay? But what we did see, what we saw is Young Thug being more, how could I say this? More willing to do what he has to do to make it in the music industry. You can tell that these 2 guys sat down with the same people, and it was given race. It was given like, bitch, whoever race to the top can have it or they can make it. Okay, so that's when you start seeing Young Thug playing in girl clothes, wearing makeup, lip gloss, painting his nails. Remember, he made a few comments about, I think it was something along the lines, if he got locked up, he'll get implants because they'll put him in a different cell. Like, there was a bit of remarks that he made that was kind of like gay remarks, or him just dressing like a woman, you know. But then you have young Rich Homie Quan sitting there, and spiritually, you can see spiritually on him, like, he's like, I'm not with that shit. Like, I'm not doing all that. You know, when he got on the Lifestyle song, that song, if you listen to that to today, you have a sensation, a feeling. It's something attached to that song. And what they're talking about isn't really what they're talking about. They're talking about some serious shit. They are talking about some serious shit in that song, okay? And that was the initiative song. That was the initiation for him and Thug. Thug pushed the scale that Rich Homie did not want to push. Okay, so now you're in this contract. Now you done probably promised these people all this stuff. These people done spent money on you, and now they feel like, oh, you don't want to stop, or you want to stop. You don't want to work anymore, right? So now we have Thug in jail, and now Rich Homie passing. Okay, so now you can kind of see the both of two, because when I heard about Rich Homie Thug, I immediately thought about Young Thug. Rich Homie Quan, excuse me. I immediately thought about Young Thug because they came out at the same time, you know. And if you look at it, Rich Homie Quan wanted to get his coins like everybody else. He wanted to make him some music, and maybe it was something that he saw in the industry he just could not deal with it. And he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but I don't want it anymore." But babe, again, when you fuck with the wrong people and you sign these wrong deals and you say the wrong stuff, and he probably didn't say nothing at all, but when you fuck with the wrong people with this music industry can be really tricky, and you have to be educational on all of this. Him and Thug were guys from the streets that didn't have shit. When I tell you, when I came to Atlanta, parts of Atlanta is these slums, bitch. When I tell you, children walking at 2:30 at night, waving cars down, eating out trash cans. Like, Atlanta, certain places here is the fucking slums. I'm from Florida, and I've never seen some of the shit I've seen till I came here. And Thug and Rich came from that. So when you two young black boys with nothing, you have nothing to lose. You feel like I have nothing to lose. Then when you locked in, you grow up, you probably understand you made certain mistakes. You're like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Rich Homie's the way, because I'm like, he just chilling. And people don't like that. Like, look at this nigga enjoying his life. How dare him, And again, this man I've seen around Atlanta. I've seen in certain videos, smiling, happy. Like I said, it's not given that, a young black man, 34-year-old, beautiful baby mama, kids, music career, little house, little car, It just don't seem like this will be something, like something he'll do. Let me say that. So, I know with the biopsy, I don't think they even had a biopsy to officially say that, hey, it was drugs. I think this was just what people was just assuming, because if you read the news articles, they don't say it was exactly from drugs. You know what I mean? So let me know if they came up with something more accurate. But until now, like I said, my heart just goes out to his family, his children, the mother of his children, because how hard that is going to be. How these rappers are just dying. We have to understand, and we have to just wake up. Also, addiction is a real thing. Let's talk about that. Drug addiction is a real thing. But like I said, we all have our own perception and thoughts of things, and I just feel like something about this is pretty fishy. I feel like something is missing. So yeah, it is what it is, but I thank you guys for tuning in to another banger. This is one of the best YouTube shows ever on fucking YouTube, Unpopular Theory, where I give you my thoughts and my opinion on things that you're probably scared to talk about or probably scared to say. Until next time, I thank you guys so much. Make sure you like and comment, and also let me know how you feel about this whole thing. Let me know your thoughts on this, and I appreciate you guys always stepping by. Hope you have a great evening, morning, night, whatever you are or wherever you are. Love each other, love yourself, and drink lots of water. Bye.
Like a beginner, but this is not the beginning. What's the next part? Came straight from the bottom to the top of my life.
Hey, Cole, why you playing, man?
I'm living a life like a beginner, but this is only the
beginning.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on top of the mountain smoking a
You know, Paquito.